Is my child stimming? Stimming is self-soothing. Yes, it is self-soothing. Why? Because the nervous system is dysregulated. So when I see a child coming into clinic and they are stimming, my first approach will be the nervous system is dysregulated.
As a treat.
I have children that come to clinic with 10 out of 10 on my mop on stimming. I have Jojo stim at times when he is dysregulated. But when we remove the trigger and the driver of that dysregulation, the stimming disappears, which is an indication that when the brain is irritated, when the nervous system is dysregulated, it will actually respond in that way. And unfortunately, because of negative plasticity, that actually happens when our children get injured, and we haven't paid attention on the time of injury to bring in healing to the brain as quick as possible. You find that the negative neural pathways are developed. So what is negative plasticity? It is just, in some ways, the brain doesn't think it's negative. It's just formulating a pathway that it thinks it's required. So for example, with stimming, right? So I am stimming, and if I do this every time I'm irritated, and if I do this all the time, actually, if you try and do it at home, you actually find that there is a soothing element to it. Because when you do this and you focus on it, there is some patterns that go when you're doing this. Your hand has a particular rhythm. It's predictable. And so this is nice. So I don't need to be focusing on what is happening. I don't need to be focusing on the stresses around me. I don't need to be focusing on the demands around me. I can just shut down. I've got a lot of sensory overload. So doing this is preferable. Okay, it's preferable. So in this case, if I choose to do this every day, it means that the brain is going to create a pathway around this activity. Okay, and every time somebody says something to me that I don't like, I will do this. Every time somebody asks me to do something I'm not comfortable, I will do this. Every time I'm tired and I just want to shut down, I'll do this. Every time I'm bored, I will do this. Every time I'm overwhelmed, I will do this. Every time I am fatigued, I will do this. Every time I'm just taking in too much and everything is happening, I will do this. Okay, that's negative plasticity. Okay, we adults, people, we equally stim in our own way. And some people chew bubble gums. Some people flick their hands. Some people bite their nails. Some people, chew their tongue. There is a lot of ways that humans tend to self-soothe. So, stimming on its own, it's not an issue because it serves a purpose. But when you look at stimming, this, right, and this, mostly this, and focal stimming, that is negative plasticity, especially if the child is dysregulated. So once we remove the triggers and the drivers, you will find that is going to go away without even you asking your child to stop. You don't even need to ask your child to stop. And really, we don't encourage you to tell your child to stop doing that.